Good morning, everyone. From today onwards, we are going to start our 12th commerce session, and today I am going to deal with accounts. But before starting a chapter, let me inform you about certain particular chapters and their weightage. Friends, in accounts, mainly there are two portions. Part 1, which consists 7 chapters, and the name of entire part is Accounting for Partnership Firm. And part 2, the name of entire part 2 is Companies Account. You can also say Accounting for Companies. See friends, in part 1, the first chapter is Introduction to Partnership. The chapter, it carries 4 marks only. And the another chapter is Final Account of Partnership, which is the second chapter of part 1. See, this chapter is Final Account. I hope you know this. We have already learned this chapter in 11th standard. But the thing is, in 11th standard, Final Account of Sole Proprietor, and now in 12th standard, this is the Final Account of Partnership. So there is a little bit difference between Final Account of Sole Proprietor and Final Account of Partnership. Further, chapter 3, this is the chapter of Goodwill. Goodwill, it consists 6 marks in your board exam. Chapter number 4, Reconstruction of Partnership, and this chapter, it carries 5 marks. Chapter 5, Admission of Partners, this consists in board exam, it will be asked in 9 marks. And the another chapter is Retirement of Partner. Friends, let me tell you one thing, chapter number 5 and chapter number 6, both are almost similar. I can say both are almost similar for 80%, right? In retirement, this chapter is also asked in 9 marks. And the last chapter of part 1, that is Dissolution of Partnership Firm, this chapter is also asked in our board exam for 8 marks. So this is the entire brief explanation about your number of chapters. Friends, this is the entire part 1. Now you can see in your screen, part 2 is also given. In part 2, the first chapter is Share Capital. Friends, this chapter will be asked in 10 marks, right? The another chapter is Accounting of Debentures. It can be asked in 8 marks in your board exam. And the another chapter is Company's Final Account. Now friends, in our 12th standard, mainly 2 final accounts are to be asked in board exam. Number 1, Final Account of Partnership, and number 2, Final Account of Companies, right? Both the final accounts are to be asked in 11 marks each, right? Now friends, next chapter is chapter number 4, Financial Statement Analysis. This chapter will be asked in 5 marks. Very small chapter and one of the easiest chapter in the entire accountancy. Chapter number 5, Accounting Ratio. This is also asked in 8 marks. Friends, one of the lengthiest chapter in part 2. Next one is Cash Flow Statement. This is also asked in 6 marks. So friends, this is the brief explanation